You only realistically need 2 weeks to see a sizable difference in your life. Good morning, bro. This is your host Sybil speaking, and today I have a very important topic to discuss: how to improve your mental health. So as you can see, we have an escaped convict from the mental asylum sitting here, and I feel like he wants to give us some advice on how you can improve your mental health. So why don't you give us some advice, bro?
Neck hurts.
So yeah, first and foremost, you only really need 2 weeks to improve your mental health, because I know your mental health is shit, or else you wouldn't be watching a video like this. You would already have things going for you in your life. And I don't mean to say this to demean you, to say that you have nothing going on for you in your life. I'm just making a calculated assumption. So first and foremost, why should you improve your mental health? Your mental health literally dictates every single thing in your life. Everything, and I'm not even joking. Your social life, your behavior with your parents, your grades, anything that matters to you essentially, is all dictated by your mental health. And this is why your mental health should be the number one priority for you in your life. Nothing else should be more of a priority to you than your mental health is. But it all begins with your mind. The better your mental health is, the better your life quality will be. It's kind of obvious. I don't need to tell this to you. You need to improve your mental health, and I'll tell you exactly how you can improve your mental health. The number one thing you need to do in order to improve your mental health is meditate. By meditation is the act of closing your eyes and focusing on your breath. Bhai, jab सांस लेते ना, just focus on your breath. और फिर eventually क्या होता है, when you're focusing on your breath, तुम्हारा attention divert हो जाता है to some thought you're having in your brain. So you want to bring your focus back to your brain, to your breath. And by doing this, you become more mindful. And mindfulness is essential for having good, pristine quality mental health. When you're mindful, life just becomes worth living, man. It's like a superpower. I feel like that's the best way I can describe it. You're no longer lost in your head. You're focusing on the real world, just actually observing your surroundings, noticing small things that you would not normally notice. I'll put a few links of meditation guides in the description below. I highly recommend you watch them after you watch this video. The next thing I want you to do is gratitude journaling. Gratitude journaling is the act of writing down things which you're grateful for. For example, I'm grateful for this camera as it allows me to record myself giving advice to you. I'm grateful for this mic because it allows me to record my voice and convey information through audio. I'm grateful for this lamp because it allows me to put light on my face. I'm grateful for this cup of coffee because it helps me hold the coffee. Literally anything, bro. What this does is it makes you more grateful, and gratefulness is essentially happiness. The more grateful you are, the happier you will be. So train this skill. Eventually क्या होता है, you'll just get random waves of gratitude. You'll just be a happier person overall. The next thing I want you to do is journaling. Journaling is the act of writing down literally anything, bro. How your day went, your new crush, how's college, how's school, how's literally anything. The argument you had with your parents, your note, if you know what I mean. And literally anything, bro. How your day went. You can literally write down anything on your journal. And this acts as a time capsule. You can finally look into what was happening in the past. भाई मेरे पास journal entries है जब मैं 15 साल का था जब का. So I know what was going on in that 15-year-old mind of mine. Mindset क्या था, क्या सोच रहा था, goals क्या थे, क्या चल रहा था जिंदगी में. Everything is documented. And I'm very grateful for that, भाई. क्योंकि I actually have like records, like vlogs of that. Small notes of what was happening, how my day was, literally everything. But your mental health should be your number one priority. So if you actually value your mental health, you're gonna do exactly what I tell you next. First and foremost, you're going to meditate for 5 minutes. Click the link in the description below and you're going to meditate. The next thing, you're going to buy 2 notebooks. One is your gratitude journal, the other is your actual journal. And you're going to start journaling and gratitude journaling. And once you've done that, do this thing with me. We are going to make a habit tracker. So write down the month. It is currently September. So let's say it's currently 5th September, right? So 5, 6, 7. You will say on and on, like however many days there are in September. And then over here we're going to write meditation, GJ, journal. And what we're going to do is every single time we journal or meditate, we're going to just put a tick here. This keeps you accountable, bhai, just so ki you know you did it, bhai. It essentially helps you keep track of all of the habits you've done, and this is extremely essential to keep you accountable. Trust me, bhai, do these things and your life will transform before your eyes, bhai. Trust me. And with that, I think I'll end the video. This is your neighborhood friendly Sybil signing off. I hope you have a very elastic day, bro, and bye.